Alright, welcome everyone to tonight's coverage of the Dover down to 140. Coming your way here on Extreme SM TV for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. Getting ready for cut time in the chase. We cut the field from 6 to 4 drivers here tonight, and we'll take you through the point standings here in a moment and let you get a look at who's on the bubble coming in tonight. Alright, as you take the first 6 cars here, Jim Whaley Jr. back there tied with James Capehart on the verge of not making it. That's going to be 6th and 5th. Then a little bit of a gap up to your 4th place contender, Joshua Jones. Also, in pretty decent shape. He has a good run here tonight. Dunning Hurst tied right now with Jeff Dawson for the lead. Mark sitting there in pretty good spot as well. Not a huge gap between any of these guys, but you would definitely have to keep an eye on that. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get ready for qualifying, and we'll be right back here on Extreme Sim TV. Alright, we're back here. 2 minutes left in qualifying. And right now, Joshua R. Jones leading the way with a 21.115. Joshua R. Jones there in that number 76. And taking one more look at the points as they come in tonight. Josh was seated 4th, right there on that cut line with James Capehart. And these two on the front row. James, of course, right there, just a few points, around 4 points or so above Mr. Capehart. Jones and Capehart, 4 points separate those two, with Jim Whaley Jr. as well. And we'll see if we can get a word right quick here in a moment. There's 1 minute left in qualifying. We see a couple more people trying to come out to take a time. Jones rolling out now. On board here with that number 76 machine with 50 seconds remaining in qualifying. Stephen Leffler jumping up there in the midst of it, then 72 up to second. Off in turn 2, you see the damage as he bounced it off the outside wall. We'll bring it back to pit road. 15 seconds remaining now. And we'll get ready to take you through the grid here momentarily for the start of the Dover Downs on 140. Alright. As they are getting ready to grid up. Checkered flag in the air. And we will take a look here when they start gridding at your starting lineup. Alrighty, everybody getting in line behind the iRacing police car on pit road. Alright, we're going to take a look at your starting grid here tonight for the Dover Downs 140 for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. Take one more look at the points here before we start. You can see where your favorite driver stands in the chase. Jeff Dodson, Dunninghurst, Mark, Joshua Jones, James Capehart, and Jim Whaley Jr. Your competitors in the chase tonight. Alright, looking at your starting lineup. Inside the front row, that's going to be Joshua R. Jones. On the outside, Stephen Leffler. Starting inside row 2, James Capehart. And on the outside, Dunninghurst. Starting inside row number 3, Jeff Dawson. Outside it, Carey, they're in the 74. Inside row number 4, Shane Gross. Outside, Mark. Then row number 5, inside will be Jim Whaley Jr. Paul Cohan starts on the outside. And that'll be your starting lineup here this evening. We'll take a look at your race stats here real quick. And your track facts. Alright, Dover International Speedway at the 4-turn 1 mile road course. 130 laps here tonight for a total distance of 132 miles. I think they're a little off on their distance count for the race. 75 is your track temp, air temp of 68, and wind speed of 11 degrees. And we're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in a moment. As they roll down the back straightaway, everyone getting ready. As they roll into turns 3 and 4. The Dover Downs 140 getting ready to get put underway. Joshua Jones on the inside, Stephen Leffler on the outside. And we are waiting. Green is in the air. We're underway here from Dover. Joshua Jones immediately on the gas. He'll start to pull a little bit of a gap over Steven, a little gap off of turn number 2. Here comes James Capehart. Steven to the left, we're in trouble. And we're stacking them up on the back straightaway as the yellow flag flies. All right, we'll go back and take a look at Steven the left. We're pouring all up in the 72 machine. And we'll take a look at what happened here. He's on the high side. And Steven gets the outside wall, and there it goes, Dunning first into the inside wall. And a big impact for Steven. All right, they will head to pit road. Dunning's car all torn up. We'll see if we get a word with Dunning Hurst. Hey, Dunning, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got a copy, Matt.
Well, not the way you wanted to start tonight, buddy.
Absolutely not. No, it's that's definitely gonna make my race completely different than running up front all night. But yeah, I'll try and bounce back. Hopefully, get back up there and try and compete for the win tonight.
Now you do have a couple of fast repairs at your disposal here, so should be okay.
I have one fast repair, and I'm gonna have to use it now.
Oh yeah, that is right. This one runs 1. Oh yeah. Boy.
So I'll have no fast repairs for the rest of the race. So I'm gonna be running. You'll see me running very conservatively compared to what I usually run. So yeah, it's gonna be an exciting race. From what I understand, I think his car just got aero tight. We didn't really run together a lot in practice, so I guess just that many cars together just got him aero tight and up into the wall, and I had nowhere to go. So
yeah, important. Now you come into the night tied for the points lead, so you've got a little bit of a buffer over that bubble spot, about 3 or 4 points actually. So
yeah, I think the bubble spot I was 6 or 7 points ahead.
You'll be taking the taking the 4th, or we're taking 5 or 4. I was thinking of 4. So
yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully finish the race. Doesn't seem like there's enough cars out here to jeopardize me getting put out on points unless someone wins. So my guess is just try and run up front all night and get the best finish possible, and hopefully stay in the chase.
All right, bud. Well, best of luck to you on the restart.
All right, thanks, Matt.
All right, we're getting ready to go green as we're going to take, and I do believe they're eliminating 4th. It's not the biggest spot as I think these drivers think. I think it's a little tighter than what they thought. We will get ready to go to green flag racing one more time. Joshua Jones on the front row. And getting ready, green flag in the air once again. 4 laps in, we're back underway. Joshua Jones leading the green. Jeff Dotson with a good run there in the 3 car on the outside. Capehart alongside Josh. And they exit down the back straightaway. Everybody gets back in line one more time. Jeff Dotson moves to 3rd. Perry up to 4th. 5th, Shane Groves. Running in 6th right now. Dunning Hurst making up ground. Steven Leffler back here in 7th. 8th right now is Paul Cohan. 9th is Lawrence. And running in 10th is Mr. Jim Whaley Jr. As I thunder down the back straightaway one more time. Into 1 and 2. The 49 machine is going to step out there to a nice lead right now. Capehart leads the way early on in this one. Jones follows suit. Dotson third, Gross fourth. Hurst has moved his way back up to fifth. Stephen Leffler right now in sixth. 8 of 130 already in the books. Leffler hanging on in that 72 machine with some damage there on that rear quarter panel and yellow back out on the speedway. Looks like Shane Gross and that number 41 machine has run into some problems. And inside of Jeff Dotson, around he goes. Nice job holding it down, keeping it out of everybody's way. That brings the yellow back out once again. Of course, the Roaring Thunder Cup Series brought to you by JMR Outdoors and JMR Outdoor Adventures and the American Hero Hunt, brought to you each and every week on Extreme Sim TV by those two great partners to have on board with this league. Check out JMR Outdoors, Outdoor Adventures, and American Hero Hunt Facebook down in the description below. But for now, here at Dover, the yellow flag back out. And we're going to fall in line behind the iRacing pace car once again early on here at Dover. Alright, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here momentarily. Everybody dives it down pit road for fresh tires and fuel. Dunninghurst up here in the 8 machine will lead them to green after taking over the lead after this round of stops. Dunning, of course, one of your chase drivers involved in an early incident. And we're going to go green once again. Dunninghurst and that Canadian number 8 machine leads them down. Our Canada number 8 machine leads away through 1 and 2. Jones right there in the 76 machine. P2 right now, trying to run the high side. Jeff Dotson there in the 3 machine. He's going to try to sneak in there. He gets a little loose off turn 4. K-Part right there in the 49, left there with him. Heading through 1 and 2. Once again, K-Part to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll look for room. He'll sneak by. See Jeff kind of swerve down there, maybe trying to keep the rear end under him. Even with a higher downforce package here at Dover, these cars are still a handful to drive. Out of turn number 4, Jeff Dotson a little bit sideways back there. And he's in trouble. Multiple cars involved. The 74's involved. NASCAR puts the yellow out immediately. Yellow out on the speedway. We've got trouble down here in turn number 4. The 3 and the 74 involved. Going back to take a look at what happened. We see him get loose. Enters the corner. The car starts to step out. And there it goes. Self-cleaning racetrack. These cars go to the bottom. The 41 gets some damage, but the 74, unlucky, nowhere to go. Huge impact into that inside wall. And the yellow flag immediately back out here at Dover. Lights on that iRacing pace car once again. Very unfortunate, but it does happen. Dunninghurst in that 8 machine. He'll slide in behind the pace car, kind of ride around a little ways here. He's got a lot of work to do to get to hang on, does Dunning. Again, he used his flash repair early on in the night. 17 laps in the books here so far. And as we take a look at our race stats here so far tonight, 3 yellows for a total of 7 laps with 2 lead changes. So the Monster Mile definitely living up to its fame and reputation of tearing up race cars. Again, don't forget, come Thursday evening, you're going to have the Crow's Nest IndyCar Series. Of course, tomorrow evening, the Camping Universe Truck Series, back live here on the channel. And following that Friday evening, you're going to have the Slide Job K&N Series. And then this Sunday, coming up Sunday, you will see I believe it's this Sunday is the Simulated Sports Car Championship Series coming your way from Watkins Glen, 2 hours of the Glen. So look forward to that as well. Alright, as we're going to get ready to go back green of flag racing once again. Out of turn of number 4, Dunninghurst on the high side. Joshua R. Jones on the bottom. They'll be leading them to green this time by. And here they come. Getting ready. Everybody will get on the loud pedal. Green is in the air once again. Back underway. Lap number 18 complete. Working 19 of 130 for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series. And out in the front, Joshua Jones pulls away. Dunning trying to hang on the outside. He was going to lose a couple positions. Here comes Jim Whaley Jr., that number 46 machine on the bottom. They'll draw side by side down the front straightaway, 20 laps in the books out of 130. Oh, contact. We got problems. Jim Whaley Jr. in the outside wall. He tries to walk it down. The 74 comes along. Nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness. Going back to take a look at it again. Jim Whaley Jr. contact with Dunning-Hurst. Hang on, tries to gather it up. Does a good job getting it back down the racetrack, but here comes the 74. Stacking them up on the high side, yellow back out on the speedway. $22 $130 now. Going in the books. $22 out of 130 in the books. The car's headed down pit road now. Joshua R. Jones leads them back down. Man, Miles the Monster has just been eating some race cars tonight. They'll race off of pit road. Jones in the 76. Capehart, Hurst, Gross, and Mark. They're your top couple of cars off of pit road. They'll fall back in behind the iRacing pace car. At 23 out of 130 complete here tonight, and we have already tore up quite a few machines. Paul Cohan still sitting on pit road. Kerry back here. Jim Whaley Jr. in the 46, all sorts of damage. We'll look once again at her points coming into the night. Jim Whaley Jr. was about there in 6, trying to make something happen. It just doesn't look good for him right now. Jim way back there. So now that knocks him out. That means James Capehart and Joshua R. Jones, those two battling for a spot right now. About 4 points separating those two. But now Mark, the issues that Mark is having. Let's go look, take a look. Where is Mark? Mark right now in 5th. So not too bad of a night for him so far. And green flag back in the air as we go back to green. Alright, Joshua R. Jones leads them back in the turn at number 3 and 4 once again. Dunning-Hurst right there on his back bumper. Jones doing a nice job, doing exactly what he needs to do. Dunning all over the back of that number 76 machine as they exit turn number 4. James and Capehart there as well. 26 of 130 in the books. James right there to the back bumper of Dunning-Hurst, trying to make something happen to Hurst right there on the back bumper of Jones. 27 out of 130 complete here tonight. Coming in put 27 into the books. And it's Joshua R. Jones out front. Dunning-Hurst right there in the 8 machine along with the 49 of Kmart. Chain Gross, Mark back here as well. Mr. Steven in the 4072 machine. Jeff Dotson in the 3. Of course, he had some problems earlier as well. Now, Dunning still right there in the tire track at 72 speed, trying to make something happen. Look at the move there out of the 41 to the bottom of James Capehart. He draws alongside and out of turn number 4, side by side. The leaders now starting to gap the field by a little bit. Dunning-Hurst up there with Joshua R. Jones. Those two pulling away from the rest of the field now. Right now, about 11 laps on this run. So your tires are 11 laps old, and then Monster Miles, the monster will eat your tires alive. Dunning-Hurst doing everything he can to run down Jones. Capehart there as well. Gross, Mark, all those top 5. Steven Leffler in the 72 car. That car is pretty beat up. He's dropped back a little bit. We'll be back here on Extreme Sim TV. Come on. All right, we're back here as Dunning Hurst still runs in second. Joshua R. Jones up front leading the way. 48 out of 130 complete. Right now, they are about 26 laps into this stint. And man, look at Jim Whaley Jr.'s beat up race car that worked their way right home. Mark right here behind Capehart, trying to close the gap. James and Mark a little bit sideways out of turn 4. He gets it gathered back up. I save. Gross up here in third. Dunning Hurst second. Jones still leads the way out front. .53 out of 130 complete. And Joshua R. Jones still pulls away by a couple of car lengths over Dunning Hurst. Got Dunning doing exactly what he needs to do. He come in second tonight in the chase round, so as long as he can just nurse it home with a top 2, he will advance to the next round. That's all he needs to do. He doesn't really need to push the issue right now. Running nice and smooth. You can go a lot further around here on fuel than really tires. Right now, about a 2-second fall off on their tires. Everybody doing exactly what they need to do. Stay in line. Don't make any big moves. .57 complete out of 130 here. So we're getting closer and closer to halfway. 65 being halfway here. And they could probably make it one more stop on fuel. They worked their way down the front straight away here at Dover, Delaware. Now we got trouble down there in turn 1, a car around backwards. Does not bring out the yellow. That's going to be, oh man, the 51 of Paul Cohan running into problems. Gets it straightened out. Hang on to it, Paul. We'll wait and see if the field's coming through. Watch out. Yellow now on the speedway. Finally, the yellow gets through. No choice there. Paul running into problems. And we will go take a look at this on the replay. And out of turn in number 4. Loses the back end of that number 51 machine. Smacks the wall. Backs it down the racetrack. No yellow at this point. You see, he does a good job getting it down off the racing surface. But as he's trying to get turned around and get back going, here's where the problem becomes. It's up on the racing surface. And at that point, the flag does fly. Nothing you can do there. Let the yellow flag come out. Alright, everybody heads to pit road. And we will get 4 fresh tires and fuel. Get ready to go back out there at lap 60 of 130. We should go green here pretty shortly. Off pit road, Jones is probably going to lead the way off. Nice stop for Jones. Hurst right there and drops to third. Whaley jumps to second. Nope, Gunning was able to pull it off. So we'll get ready to go green that flag racing here in a moment. With around 70 or so laps to go right now. These guys can probably make it from here on fuel if there's not another caution. However, tires is a whole nother issue here at Dover. Tires is something you want to take a look at. The fall off being wide at 2 seconds over that last stint. Yeah, you just wear those tires out and then you see what happened to Paul. The back tires are shot, you end up getting loose, you move the car. That's what brought out the yellow again. Lights on atop the iRacing pace car. Jones and that number 76 machine get ready to bring them down. The green flag action here from Dover. The Dover Downs 140 getting ready to go back under green here. Out of turn at number 4, Joshua Jones leads them down. Waiting on it, and the green flag gonna wave. Green is in the air, 62 of 130 complete. Hurst immediately jumps out in front of Jones. New leader, Dunning Hurst. Out of turn number 4, Joshua Jones jumps, slides back to second. Capehart third. Dotson there in that 3 machine. In 4th inside the top 5. Shane Gross in fifth. 65 will be complete this time by. 65 up on the board. '41 Thunders underneath that 49 machine, trying to make room here up the third. Look at Shane Gross making moves in the 41, way up to the third position now. Now set his sights on James Capehart. Or excuse me. He'll set his sights on Joshua Jones after getting by James Capehart. Jones still trying to run down Hurts. Jones right there on the back bumper of that 8 machine. '69 out of 130 complete. And Jones now to the back bumper of the number 8 machine of Dunning-Hurst as they rocket down the front straightaway now. And the yellow back out right around the speedway light up. And it looks like we have a problem. James Capehart has run into an issue. Oh my goodness. What happened here? Tires just break free on that car. Around he goes. Hard to the inside wall. And that yellow flag waves once again. Capehart damaged, and we'll take one more look at the points here. See, coming into the night, Capehart running in that 5th position. He was trying to bump his way in, and this is definitely not going to help his cause. Not with Jones right now in 2nd, behind Dunning-Hurst. Alright, right now 72 and 130 complete. Steven's going to lead a lap now. He'll come down pit road. Get 4 fresh tires. And they'll get ready to go back green that flag racing here in a moment. Looks like that's Steven, the 74 machine, coming down with a lot of damage. Poor Kerry there, that whole front clip missing off that car. White's still on the iRacing pace car, 73 laps in. Should see him go back green and flag racing lap number 74. Lights back off on that iRacing pace car. And they're getting ready to go back green and flag racing once again. And getting ready to go green, and once again coming to the box. Green flag in air one more time. We're back under green as they head to turn at number 1. 75 out of 130 complete here tonight. Dunninghurst on the high side. He'll drop in behind Joshua Jones. Joshua Jones takes over the lead as they come out of turn at number 4. And we're going to go crank it up here for a minute on the screen. See how much. All right, 105 laps complete here. Out the front, still leading the way, Joshua Jones. Here we go as they rocket off. Turns number 3 and 4. Put 105 in the books. Josh has extended his lead now to a 1.2 second gap. Right now, James Capehart runs in 5th. James doing everything he can. Now he'll come to pit road. This is going to be a gutsy call. We got a car around in pit road. And it's Dunninghurst. Running into problems on pit lane is the number 9 machine. Let's go back and take a look here. Oh my goodness, he comes off of turn 4. On the brakes hard. And around comes that 8 machine. And he doesn't have a fast repair. Oh my goodness. The implications of this could be huge. As he drops back through the field. Whaley coming out of pit road here. Dunning in his box. Again, a mistake on coming to a green flag stop. And late in this one. Dunninghurst. There's Jim Whaley going to go by him. Joshua Jones on pit road now. Where does this cycle Dunninghurst? It's going to be the question. Jones on pit road right now. Where in the world does this cycle through to? Jim Whaley Jr. staying, come in early. We'll see where he comes out compared to Mr. Joshua under trouble. Jim Whaley Jr. Oh my goodness. Under green flag conditions, big trouble on the racetrack. That's going to take out Jim Whaley Jr.'s car. What in the world? On the out of turn 4, he doesn't even see it at all. Oh no. Oh. What? We'll go back and take one more look at it. Oh boy. James Capehart goes around. And oh my. Go on board with James Capehart through this. As he gets loose into the inside wall. And just he's setting long ways on the racetrack. And hello, bye. Oh my goodness. Alright, Jim Whaley Jr.'s car totally destroyed. And what in the world? Shane Gross scored your leader. Now that yellow comes out in the middle of the green flag stops. 17 laps to go. Yellow flag out on the speedway. After a crazy set of circumstances, Dunninghurst gets turned around. Jim Whaley Jr.'s car's out. Capehart's out. So if you look at the points when they come in, Capehart and Jim both out. So that's pretty much going to set your final 4 right there. Wait, and this one, I'm telling you what, Dunninghurst Might have just caught a break. See if we can get a word right fast with Dunninghurst. Oh my goodness. Dunninghurst, Matt up in the booth. Yeah, copy. I know you're getting ready to go back green soon.
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
All right, buddy. Well, you spun out under green. Wasn't looking very great for you making the next round. And then all of a sudden, the two guys that you were racing to get in, that was outside looking in, now they're in pit lane with tore up race cars.
Yeah, I believe both of them are actually out of the race. They didn't have a quick fix left, so I think I'm in on points right now. If those two are
Yeah,
retired.
as far as I'm looking at this stuff, it's saying you're in on points. There's nobody gonna
Yeah,
displace
I
you.
guess I got lucky. I guess one of the guys took they collected each other, so yeah, I definitely got lucky there. Hopefully I can get back off of this, get back on the lead lap and compete for a win, because I've had a blazing fast car all night, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Alrighty, man. Well, crazy last few laps here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, the best of luck for the rest of this one. Probably about 15 to go with you, green.
All right, thanks, Matt.
All right, here we go. Lining up behind the iRacing race car. Dunninghurst gets the wave around. Jones gets the wave around. 15 laps to go here at Dover. Shayna Gross, Mark there in a second, and one more look at the points as we came into it tonight. There is your final four as it stands right now. Moving to the next round, it's going to be Jeff Dotson, Dunninghurst, Mark, and James, or Mark and Joshua or Jones, as the two others are now out of the event, so they will not make up any ground. What a hectic cut race it has been. Now let's go out here and race for the win with 14 laps to go. Wait on it as they come out of turn 4. Green flag, getting ready to go back in the air. And ready, and green flag is out. Shane Gross hard on the gas. And here comes Dunninghurst. He's got a fresh car, fresh tires. He's already trying to work his way through the field. Oh, trouble. Joshua Jones in the fence. Out of turn at number 2, yellow back out. Jones around. Looks like he may have just got loose down there on the bottom. Yep, in the center of 1 and 2, around he comes. Yellow flag back out with 13 to go. Probably exactly what Shane Gross needed there, just a yellow to shorten up the laps. Kind of hurt Dunning's chances of getting to him. Alright, we're getting ready to go back green and flag racing here in a moment. We should have around 11 or so laps to go for the Roaring Thunder Cup Series Dover Downs 140. 41 up front of Shayna Gross with 11 laps to go. Next time by, they'll get 1 to go, so we'll have 9 to go when we go green flag racing. What a race here from Dover Downs for a cut-off race. We've had cars around. We've had people nearly clip the tire barrier. We've had a car go to the moon. All that in one night here on Extremis on TV, and we're going to wrap this up. Well, lights are off with 10 to go. The iRacing Pace car is going to tell you 10 laps to go here. And green's in the air. We're back underway. And look at Shane. He's able to step out a decent lead. Still side to side behind him. Jeff Dodson, we got a car around back in the back. I believe that was Paul Cohen running into problems. Yellow flag, back out. Steven Leffler and Paul making big contact. Going board in slow-mo with Paul. And we'll see where this one goes all so wrong. As they come into turns 3 and 4, super slow-mo. And they come through. He starts to turn in. Everybody looks good, And just a little bit of contact that sends that 51 spinning. He lights the rear tires up to keep it off the wall. Nothing doing. And into the outside wall he goes. And around goes that number 51 machine. And we are under yellow once again. Here from Dover. 7 laps to go. Shane Gross is going to try to hang on. Jeff Dodson set in second. Mark third. And Joshua Jones fourth. And Dunninghurst right there in fifth. Late in the going here. 6 laps to go from Dover Downs. Here we go. That's still on the iRacing pace car. Getting ready to go back green on Flag Racing. And we'll have 4 laps to go when we go green. Can Shane Gross do it? Can he hang on? Or does Jeff Dotson, any of these guys have anything for him? What about Dunning Hurst and Mr. Joshua Jones? Mark sitting there in great position as well. Mark up there trying to get it done one more time. Along with Jeff, Josh, Dunning. That's your top 4. Or top 5 right now. And we're coming to green out of turn number 4. Green flag. Get ready to go in the air here one more time. And wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Green in the air. 4 laps to go. Oh, Mark bent his tires. Everybody does a good job not getting in the back of him. 4 to go. Jeff goes high. Here comes Dunning all over the back of the 33. Nowhere for him to go. Trying to look for a way around. Meanwhile, your leader Shane gets out a decent lead. Mark tries to make the move on John. Coming to 3 laps to go. Now Dunning and John towards the high lane. Look at Joshua Jones looking for a way through. Jones trying to grab second out of turn 2. He'll get it though. Head down the back straightaway. Jones now trying to run down Shane, your leader. Gross trying to hang on. 2 laps to go at Dover. Next time by, they'll see the white flag. Joshua Jones closing the gap now. Just a couple of car lengths behind them as they enter 3 and 4. Jones looking for room as they exit turn number 4. White flag in the air. One more time to go at Dover. Into turn number 1. Josh sends it in deep. Shane doing everything he can to hang on. If he's going to get it done, it's going to have to be in turn number 4. Heading to home here. He'll drive it in deep, go to the high line, try to dominate it all. It's not going to be enough. Shane Gross wins the Dover Downs 140. Shane Gross holding off Joshua Jones to take away the win here today. Shane Gross in that number 41 machine. What a run. Taking a look here at your final 4. As Shane was not in the chase, your final 4 will be Jeff Dotson, Dunning Hurst, and Mark and Josh. Alright, we're going to get down and grab an interview with your race winner here in a moment. Hey, Shane, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got you.
Well, buddy, you held off Joshua Jones there coming to the line, and you're going to pick up the win here from Dover. What a race it was. You had 21 laps here tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one. Things just kind of went my way tonight. I had a little blunder there at the beginning of the race and spun it out, but caution flag come out there at the end, helped me out a little bit. I got to jump on everybody. So here we are. It's been a while.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on your win here at Dover. Not an easy track to win at either.
No, this is a real tough track. Just glad we pulling her into victory lane.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations on your win here tonight.
Thank you.
Alrighty, there is your winner, Shane Gross, the driver of that number 41 machine. Nice burnout there, Shane, by the way. Alright, we're going to grab a second place, Joshua Jones. Hey, Josh, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yes, sir, I copy.
Alrighty, man, you brought her home P2. You had 83 laps tonight. Just ran out of time to get up there to get Shane.
Yeah, I was debating to stay out because I was figuring the caution was going to come out that last pit stop, but I figured, well, I'm pretty sure I was going to make it in the points, so I was going to take it conservative. So I pitted, but then the caution came out, so it put me a lap down. So I stayed out to get the wave around, and then I spun out, but I was able to get back up to second. So that was pretty good. I didn't have enough laps to get Shane, like as you mentioned.
Alrighty, man. Well, nevertheless, you move on to next week. You move on in the chase.
Well, that's good. We'll try to get him at Kansas or Gateway.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on P2.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, that was the driver of the number 76 machine, Joshua Jones. Moving on in the chase. Finishing in P2, we're going to grab Mark here. If we can. Alright, Gomez. It's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy on me?
I do, man. How'd you like the race?
A good race, and a good finish for you, too.
Yeah, it was a little crashy in the beginning. This is a hard track, and the cars were really getting light off of the corner. But it's really kudos to iRacing for the way the track changes, and it was really fun to watch it go through the different changes when you came out of the pits, and whether you were around cars or not and stuff. I spent half of the time just thinking about how much fun it was rather than what was going on. So, I knew it was going to be a crazy finish, and I was just lucky enough to finish third.
Alrighty, well, you finished third here today. And if we go take a look at the points,
Somebody else told me I was in, so
you will
can't be more happy about
you will
that.
be in, sir.
Great.
Alrighty, man. So you're moving on to the next round of the chase. So what's it going to take to get up there and try to get a championship?
I don't even know what the next track is, so I'll let you know next week.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, congratulations on moving on, and we will see you here next week, man.
All right. Well, thanks for the broadcast, man.
No problem, buddy. Once again, congratulations on P3. Alrighty, folks. That was Mr. Mark, otherwise known as Gomez, in that number 33 car. And we're going to catch up with your other two chase contenders. We're going to grab Jeff Dotson. Get him down here. Hey, Jeff, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, buddy. From the looks of it, my man, you look like you're going to make it into the next round of the chase.
Yeah, I believe so. I have to get the points put up here in a little bit, and we'll see. But yeah, I believe I made it.
Alright, good finish here tonight. You finished fifth. But more importantly, the momentum that brings into the next round.
Oh, yeah, it does. I mean, and me not liking Dover, it kind of helps out a lot. So but we'll see how the next round goes.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck in the next round, man.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Jeff Dotson, driver of that number 3 machine. Moving on. And this is tentative, but this is what I believe the lineup to be. And we will grab Dunning-Hurst as well. Hey, Dunning, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Matt.
Alrighty, well, the night didn't go exactly the way you wanted. But nevertheless, from the looks of it, you're going to make it to the next round of the chase. So at least that's,
Yeah.
you move on to next week. You got 6, so not a bad night.
Yeah.
It just didn't go the way you wanted.
Yeah, definitely not Ty's position as I was hoping to finish, but on that last little 4, I think it was 4 laps, wasn't it? I think I overdrove going into 1, and it got me way high up the track, and yeah, I just couldn't get any momentum to get back to them. So I'll take a 6th place and be able to move on to next week. Hopefully next week I have a better week, and hopefully move on to the championship too, or whatever they do.
Alrighty, man. Well, congratulations. Moving on in the chase, man.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Alrighty, folks. I'm going to let Dunning sit here with me while I end the show out. It's been one heck of a show here from Dover. Congratulations to everybody in the league. They put on a great show. Fun night, and we'll be back here next week. Trying to think of the track next week. I think it's maybe Kansas.
Kansas.
Yep. Moving on to Kansas next week for the next round of the chase. Then after that, I believe it's Gateway. So a couple of great races coming up. But other than that, that's really all I've got for you tonight, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night for the Camping Universe Truck Series. Until then, stay safe and have a great night.